You are seeing this before August 6th. Mars is about to enter Libra, and we are about to harvest the victories over the previous couple of years. Previous couple of years being when the South Node was in Libra from 2023 to earlier this year, 2025. The South Node in Libra asked us to balance, bring justice. Anything that wasn't bringing you justice also kind of got cleared out of the way. We were given an opportunity to bring more balance to ourselves, bring more worth and more justice to ourselves, and learn also about what are we worth in the first place, which I'm honestly really grateful for. Now, if you remember at the beginning of this year, Mars and Venus retrograded around the same time. And Mars only retrogrades about every 2 years, Venus only about every year and a half. Libra ruled by Venus, which is where Mars is about to be. So think about all the work that you've been doing to balance your life, to balance your scales, to bring in more worth for the previous 2 years. Mars in Libra this time around is going to let victory ground. What did you earn for yourself during that whole period of justice? Now, Venus this time around, while Mars is in Libra, is going to be both in Cancer and in Leo, which is ruled by the Moon and the Sun, neither of which retrograde. So the victories that we're receiving while Mars is in Libra, August 6th until September 22nd, which is the fall equinox, and is just after the second eclipse and eclipse season. So talk about it. All the victories of the previous years coming back through during this eclipse season to turn our lives in a different direction. And they're coming through because the Moon and the Sun do not ever retrograde, and Venus is going to be in Cancer and in Leo. We're going to be moving on and moving up. Things are going to be really different. Things are going to be really, really different. And we have to remember also that the lunar nodes of the eclipses, they rule over 18.5-year cycles. Okay, it's a long time. So if you're thinking about the previous 9-ish years, well, I guess it would be 10 or 11, considering that we're out of the Libra and Aries axis of the lunar nodes. So we'll say 10 years, okay? Think about for 10 years, what has been the story of justice that you have had to walk, and what in the previous couple of years has come to an end within that story of justice. Now that Mars is entering Libra, we're going to see some big plot changes, some big story changes, and some justice rearranges. One of the things that's been coming through on the live stream readings I've been doing for months now is that justice has payment. Here you go. This is what you're owed. This is the settlement that's due. Part of this is that Spirit is not going to make you go back into the poisonous areas that did injustice to you. That payment or settlement, the justice, is coming through from the lovers, okay? The lovers being the people who are of love, not a poison. It's a different story. So we can expect some of those payments from justice, or the settlements of the things that have already been, especially if you have been working to clean the slate and clear the plate for the previous couple of years. That's coming in pretty soon. We got about 2 months of Mars and Libra. 2 months of harvest from the previous couple of years. And we're done with the era of, okay, yeah, I'm cool with that. We're moving on, moving up. Things are gonna get easier from here on, especially if you have been kind of in the dark shadow stuff, doing the work of justice for a couple of years, and making sure that everything was good for you. This is also gonna be especially applicable to people who have been calling spiritual justice for a couple of years now. Have you been working on justice with the spirit? Are you starting to understand what justice in a practice looks like? Do you understand what a justified working looks like? Have you been clearing up things that maybe you did in a non-justified way? We're humans and we're messy, okay? And the reason that is because Mars rules over Aries no matter what sign it's in. And right now we have Saturn retrograde and Neptune retrograde conjunct in Aries. So part of this Mars and Libra harvest of all of this justice that has been happening is gonna be super extra applicable when it comes to our spiritual discipline. And I don't know about you, but I know about me. Spiritual justice has been on me for a while, so I'm grateful for this transit coming in, offering the new beginning, and letting the done be done. May there be a good harvest for you, you know what? That's true. And gratitude, reverence, and love to you. Keep up the brew that you do. I for sure will too. And I'll talk to you soon. Also true.